I'm freezing.
Did it rain there today? It rained here.
'Cause when I left
Yeah. It cooled
must have
everything
rained.
off.
Yeah. Well, my AC is kicking and it's set at 73. So I don't know like why it's so cold, but maybe it's a me thing. I don't know. So it drives people crazy because some people, like Brandy, my son's girlfriend, she's always freezing or she's always hot.
Yeah.
The opposite of me. All right, we're going to get started. Hey, welcome to Chat and Play, where there's no stress, no pressure, just creating and hanging out. Every week, we kick things off with a quick intro and what we're working on, and then we'll chat about life while we get creative. And today's topic is I forgot what the topic was, but it is who are you now? Empty nest, menopause, new hobbies, and the woman you're becoming. That's a very intense topic.
Yeah. It is.
So whether you're working on your own project or just here for the vibe, this is your space to explore, play, and create with us. And then before we wrap up, we'll share our progress and bring the night to a close together. First, let's introduce ourselves and share what we're working on tonight. And if you're creating along with us, drop down.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, excuse me. I was really trying to hold that together, but that did not work out so well.
You can
All
tell
right,
it's
just
alive when
drop down
somebody
in the chat.
sneezes.
I know, yeah. Ugh. Drop down in the chat what you're working on. Maria, do you want to go first?
Yeah. So, hi, I'm Maria, and I'm a mixed media artist over on my channel, Maria Gifford Art. Um, you will find art processes, studio life, and the thoughts behind my artwork. And it's not about perfection over there. It's about honest art practice where I discover, play, and grow. And I'm glad that you're here tonight. So I'm working in my sketchbook again. I have been working on, and I might jump over to it if they dry on time. I've been working on these individual pieces, and they're
Hey.
just on this like handmade paper that I found on Amazon. And I got it quite a while ago, but I'm sure it's still available. But I was just trying all these different color combinations and things like this. So I made a few more, and what I do is I'll grab one. I put a layer of gesso down first, and it's this isn't quite dry yet. So if it dries, I might jump over to that. These I did the other night, and I had so much fun. I thought, oh, I'll do that on Monday. But then me and my last minute gesso work, it's not dry yet. So I'm gonna follow kind of this same design idea. So I painted in the flowers and then I put in the background afterwards. I'm gonna do the same thing in my mixed media sketchbook. And the paints I'll be using are the golden fluid,
Ooh,
so acrylic paint. So that's what I that's what I'm going to be doing tonight.
very cool. I love that. Yeah, I'm excited to see how that turns out.
Yeah.
All
Wish me
right.
luck.
Yeah, I like it. Hey, I am Derica, and your girl's life is tipsy. If you know, you know. I'm the creator of the Tipsy Life, and I'm here to help Gen X women reinvent themselves after big life changes through lifestyle vlogs, DIYs, and fun adventures. Around here, we're figuring it out as we go. getting creative, and learning how to have fun during this next chapter of life. So, grab your project, a snack, and a fun beverage, and let's hang out while I work on dun dun dun. The only thing so far I found where I can talk and be creative
Yeah.
at the same time. So I'm doing this diamond art. I did do a little more after our last live because I was on vacation. So I don't know if you can see, I did get more of the white done.
Hmm. I can see it.
So there's of white on this. So I'm on a mission to finish that white so I can start adding in the color. And this is perfect for me because I'm able to just zone out and do this without having to count stitches with my crochet. And
Yes.
so far I'm getting that getting this complete. So if anybody's on and you're working on something or you're just hanging out, let us know in the comments, or if you're watching the replay, let us know what you are creating. And also, if anybody has any topics they would like to throw out there for us, we are trying to mix it up. Um, you know, kind of Gen X vibe, artistic and fun topics.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so let us know. And I'm gonna set my camera up. So it's probably gonna get wobbly. And just to mention, chaotic over here. For some reason, I go to live on YouTube and my connection lags. I get like dropped. Last time it just kept cutting me off and like going to my home screen. I don't know why. So if that happens, just hang tight and I'll be back. So, all right. And again, our topic is, let me see here. Who are you now? Empty nester, menopause, new hobbies, and the woman you're becoming. So, everyone's
Mm.
welcome to join. I see we got some people on. Let me see if I can see comments. I don't know what happened to the comments section here, but um, I have it on view all messages. Okay, so now I can see them, but it kept fading away. All right, so
Mm.
now I see
I
my
can.
aunt. Hello.
I'm
Am
gonna
I
flip my
making that for
camera
you?
around.
Okay, yep.
There we go.
Well, I don't know why my messages they keep fading away after I click on it. All right. Are you making that for me, Derica? The gnome, I'm not exactly sure. It's going to go to somebody, I think. I didn't know that you liked gnomes though. All right, I'm gonna switch me around and you're gonna see some. Gotta put it. Last time I felt like you couldn't see what I was working on because my hand was in the way. We'll try something new. Did you do anything fun this last weekend?
Um, Trying to think. Well, we had Friday off for Juneteenth, so it was just nice to have a day off, to be honest with you. Um, but on
Nice.
Saturday we went down to Indy and kind of shopped around, trying to look for some new shoes, tennis shoes. And of course, they don't have my size because I'm a 6.5. That
Oh,
happens quite a bit. So, we ordered some, and I'm gonna go back down and try them on at a later date. But I have wide feet too, so I can't usually just find shoes. It's hard for me. So
I have that. Sorry.
that's what we did.
I have that same issue, except for my feet are a child size and they're wide. So I get that.
Yeah. So it's just difficult. So hopefully when we go back down, we'll try them on and see if they're okay. Um, and we stopped at Cookie Crumble because they were having a special for Father's Day. But the sad news is they were out of most of the Father's Day cookies, so that was kind of a bummer.
Oh, that is a bummer.
Yeah. But I like to get the sugar cookie, but I can't eat it all at once. I have to eat it in like sections because it's just too much sugar.
Oh yeah. They are very sweet.
Hmm. What did you do this weekend?
We got home on Saturday
Hmm.
and um guess what I did?
What?
You're never going to guess, but I feel like it's not at all going to be a surprise because it's me. I forgot my iWatch at the hotel and
Oh no. Hmm.
contacted them and got a uh shipping label. After I talked with them, they're like, "Oh, no problem. Just get a shipping label, send it to us, we'll get it out." And I don't know, like it was a panic, but I survived. I called today and they mail it went out today. So um I'm thankful for that. They're very quick getting it out to me.
That's good.
Yeah, but I could not believe it. Like I never are I mean, like I'll not put it on in the morning, like
Hmm.
forget it, but I never just forget it completely, like
Yeah.
oh, geez. And it's scary because all my info is on there, my credit cards and everything because I use Apple Pay and
Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't even think about it until last night. I was laying in bed and I was just like, "Oh my gosh." So, I
Oh,
called today. They're like, "Oh, it's already mailed." So I'm like, "Perfect."
that's good. Well, at least you don't have to wait too long.
Yeah.
That
So
is
I'm
nice.
just gonna be tracking it for a little bit till it gets
Yeah.
here.
That's funny because you can see where it's at.
Well, not yet because the battery must have died because it says like when I logged in today to see where it was, it said it was in the red and it said 2 hours ago. And I was like, "Oh no."
Oh.
And the girl did say when she put it in the box this morning, it
Mhm.
was it was shut off.
Okay.
So I know I was so excited about tracking it with Find My iPhone or whatever.
Yeah.
That w
Bummer, because that would
I
have been cool.
know. Yeah, that would have been cool. But, yeah, we had a great time in Holland. Ryan was there, for work, and he had some training. I was
Mhm.
there for fun and just relaxing, and I did do some work, but we had fun. We went, shopping around the town and went to some lots of restaurants and had some drinks and went to the beach, like a pier and things like that.
Mhm. Fun.
So it was yeah, it was pretty fun. My cousin came up. She lives like I think like an hour, hour and a half away, and she came up one day and we had went to the bookstore. I bought a book and yeah, it was a good time.
Good.
Yeah.
It's nice
Um
that you were able to go with, actually, because just to be able to make it a thing, it's kind of nice.
yeah, we kind of do that a lot. His work I like when he gets called in or he has to work late, like on a Saturday or Sunday, I'll go with him to work because it's
Hmm.
just him. And it's like they have a full kitchen and they've got everything there. So I'll take work and I'll sit in his office and he'll be in the control room or
Hmm.
out whatever. We'll watch movies. And this is at his work. And then like when he has trainings and stuff, I'll just go and hang out in the hotel room. And yeah, it's just kind of nice to be able to still get away. And plus, they pay for the room and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a win-win situation.
Yeah. That's cool.
I call it take your girlfriend to work day.
Right? That's what it is. It's awesome. Yes.
All right, for our topic. So, do you have anything you want to add or to start it up, like kind of start off the topic, or you want me? I'm trying to
Well, I
think.
mean, I can start by saying that my all of my children are grown. I think that's an important piece of this, of like the transitions, that we go through, and just knowing that my kids have all graduated from high school, and then I have a stepson who is a junior in high school. Um, he's still here in the house, but we have him every other week. So that's kind of where I'm at in that, empty nester stage, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And you're a
So
little further out, right?
I am, yes. But I feel like the process, because nobody really talks about this chapter of life.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know if it's the same for you, but I never heard anything about menopause or empty nest, like anything at all like that. So it was a whole new world for me when my youngest went off to college and I had Ryan, which is a child himself. Sometimes you know how that is.
Yeah.
Um, but it's like I still had responsibilities and things, but it was just different because I didn't never know what to expect or, all the feelings and emotions that come along with that. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
for me it was hard. I cried myself to sleep many, many nights for many, many months. Just not sure what I don't know, like what my purpose is now, or um, I don't know, just like what do I do now? And thankful that both my boys graduated high school. My youngest went off to college immediately. I mean, the day of his open house was the day he moved into college.
Oh, wow.
And it was just a lot going on all at once. And
Mm-hmm.
it took a long time for me to fully process it and figure out what my problem was. And but we're through it. And now looking back, I wish people talked more about it, what to
Mhm.
expect. I know it's different for everybody because I've talked to many moms, and dads, and even some dads get emotional and want to still be involved with their kids' lives and stuff, but it's just not discussed a lot. And so that's why
Yeah.
I'm making it a thing for my channel, because
Yeah.
what is this next chapter of life that we go through, and there's not much talk on it.
Mhm.
And it doesn't have to be negative and scary and bad, like there's things I wish I would have known about where I could have prepared more for it.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
do you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't feel like I ever heard people talking about it, like, when I was younger, I guess, to prepare me for this, but I think that's a thing about Gen X. We're like you're like, "Hey, how come nobody talked about this? So we're gonna talk about it." And I'm not gonna
Yes.
leave my daughter in the dark, and, like, I'm gonna tell her how it's been for me so that it's not, like, this huge surprise when it happens to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
exactly. Yes. Like we're
So,
all about Gen X is all about in your face, say how it is, like
mhm,
just be
like
more aware, and I feel it's very helpful. Um
mhm,
cuz it's scary and stressful and emotional, and um as a Gen Xer, I don't know about you, but I don't cry that often.
mhm.
Um like I see sad things and I'm like, yeah, that's very sad, but I don't like get emotionally cry sad, because I don't know, just feel it's all that Gen X, like things don't bother me, I've been through worse type of thing. And
Mhm.
but boy, when I would uh come up with the silliest things to message my son and be like, "Hey, you've got mail," and I know it's junk mail. Be like, I
Just to,
just
like,
wanted to
talk to
make,
him?
yeah, just to make sure he's okay, he's safe. I don't know if that's like borderline like crazy or what,
No.
but
I don't I don't think
maybe it's a
so.
control thing. I don't know, but it was horrible. I didn't understand like what I was feeling and that emptiness.
Yeah. Well, that's where you and I differ because I have had no problem giving my grown children space. Um, but also they know I'm here for them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I definitely miss them like that with an exclamation point. I miss them so much. I think about like when they were little or like when they were in middle school and you know, we used to, hang out, play video games, play games just in general, or go for walks, or, they would ride their bikes and I would walk along with them and just stuff like that. And, now they're off doing their
Yeah.
own thing. So I definitely miss them. But I feel like that I was able to give them space to grow in their new places in life. Um,
Yeah.
and I'm
That's
very
good.
intentional about like calling them, seeing how they're doing, um, and all of that. Um, but I want them to be able to grow and whether they make good choices or the wrong choices or whatever, like they know that I'm here for them no matter what.
Yeah, that's great. So oh, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Um, yeah, I feel that now. I guess like in the moment, I for me, I didn't understand my feelings. I'm just horrible like trying to figure out my own feelings like I know happy, sad and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
like I don't know like to fully know what I was feeling. And I did, like, there was a lot of times I did feel like I need to back away. Like, I was in I did go to therapy, which I always am an advocate of. I think everybody needs to go to therapy. It's
Yeah.
good for everybody. Like, you don't
Yep.
have to be crazy, even though I did feel crazy at that point for a little bit, but I'm
Well, you
glad I
just needed
went.
somebody to talk to about it and talk through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
because
absolutely no shame in that whatsoever.
yeah. And yeah, I fully agree. There is no shame in bettering yourself and seeing how to understand what those feelings are. Um,
Mhm.
but like I felt like I needed a life coach, like and a therapist. Just because I didn't know what direction do I take, with kids, uh very often, a lot of moms and dads, parents or grandparents who's ever raising the kids, they don't have hobbies or things outside of their kids. Like the kids are their world. And um, for me, I mean, like, I used to love to draw and paint. I would always kind of craft, but there was always a purpose for it. It wasn't a hobby. It was like making something for a gift or a birthday, party or whatever.
Mhm.
It was never just for fun or anything. So it took me a while to really find something for myself
Yeah.
and not feel guilty about it, I should say.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you were able to work through that time, and it sounds like it was a difficult time.
Yeah. It For me emotionally it was just um it just I think it more so was worse like in the evenings. When the kids
Mm.
should be home and in bed and, um, just your mind starts thinking, and so I just tell everybody, like, all the new moms, like, whatever you love now, don't give that up just because you had a child, like, still have your own time for yourself, doing things that you love.
Yeah, that's good advice. I,
Um,
I had always done art, but I would say probably when the kids were, like, in grade school, I started picking it up again, like, more regularly. Like, I made a point of it. I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do this for myself, and in the long run, the kids will see that I did something, um, for
nice,
me, and that
yeah.
they can do something for them," if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does now, but back then I did not understand that's what I needed to do, and I didn't have anybody offering those suggestion things until I was in the thick of figuring out why am I so emotional? And then plus to add on to that, I had a full hysterectomy the same year that Colton went off to college, and I was
Oh, yeah,
dealing
that'll
with
be
all of
emotional.
so I was dealing with all that too. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's a
I
whole
was a hot
nother
mess.
layer. Yeah, for sure. That's a
Like,
whole nother layer of what's going on.
yeah, so that's like definitely the whole menopause aspect of us Gen Xers now. And
Hmm.
but again, nobody talked about menopause. So I was going through both at the same time. Like with my oldest, it was different because I had Colton at home still. And
Hmm.
um, but it's just going through it both at the same time with the hysterectomy and then like the whole empty nest thing both together just kind of threw me for a loop.
Yeah.
But I survived. And my number one thing that I tell people is that is, like I said, new moms is just like, well, with the kids, I always say pick and choose your battles
Hmm.
and learn to hold your breath with the kids, and then don't give up yourself. Like, don't give up on yourself. It's like,
Yeah.
like the kids are priority, of course, but so are we as parents.
Yep. Yeah. Because I don't know. You get this feeling as though it's like a selfish thing to work on your own
Yeah.
ambitions, but it's not. It's not because you're also thinking about them, like so that they can see you do something with something that you
Yeah.
love, and then they will be like, "Oh, I also can do something that I love,"
Yeah.
like as setting an example for them. At least that's what I've always thought. But yeah, definitely going through it. I picked back up a sketchbook and started drawing, and I even got onto YouTube at one point, and the whole thing was like I just wanted to get back into my art practice. Like that was important for me, and I felt like the kids were independent enough that I could do that, if that makes sense. Like they weren't itty bitty babies, they were middle school, and half the time they just wanted to hang out with their friends anyway, not their mom.
Okay, I'm back. I don't know why it did that.
Well, we missed you.
I was like talking. I'm like, wait, why is nobody saying anything? I'm not sure what the last thing is that you heard, but yeah, I might have to reach out to YouTube and see why it keeps doing that because the only time I go live is with you, so I'm not sure how else to figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, one Monday we could go live on my channel. My only thing is that this is where everyone goes to now. But
I know. Yeah, and I don't know how that would work. Like, I could give you my login info.
I don't know. But you're back, and the good news is it doesn't like shut down or something.
Yeah, I am glad about that. I just hope it doesn't continuously do it. Like last time, I feel like the more it got to the more we were on, it kept doing it more.
Hmm.
And I don't know why it's doing it. Before it was just like a connection issue, but it just closes out. Like the whole app just shuts off. And it's updated and everything, so I don't know what to do about it.
Weird.
Yeah. Do you
And
have
sometimes you just can't
anything?
explain it.
Yeah, right. Some things you just can't explain. Trying to make this not so bright.
Are you working on a different color, or are you still on white?
I'm still on white. I'm trying to make this so I can. Oh, actually, I forgot my pen has a light. Maybe I'll try that. Can you see my pen light? Ooh,
Yeah, I can see it.
that's cool. I'm gonna try this way. Yeah, I'm still on white. I feel it's never ending at this point, but it is ending because I can tell. But I just want to do another
Getting closer
color.
to the end. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to do white is all the A's, so I'm like looking at it. I'm like, oh, all the A's are getting less and less. How are you doing on over there in your project?
Good. There's mine.
Oh, let me
So
look.
I have all the blue in, and for the blue I
Oh,
used Payne's gray. So it's not it turns out blue when you paint it, but it's technically Payne's gray. And then to make the white, I
oh,
use the orange actually. Um, and it makes this
to
pretty
make
pink.
white?
You do the pyrrole orange and white together,
Oh,
and it makes this pretty pink color.
oh, very cool. I love
So
that.
I have them mixed. So those are the only three colors I'm using. And then when this bottom part, when you mix these two colors together, it makes like this pretty lilac color.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah. So it's fun to play around with the colors, and then I don't know. To me, they're full of surprises all the time.
Yeah, that is very cool. I like that.
So I think I might go in with the lilac and add a little bit here and there. But let me check the time. It's about 20 till, or a little less than 20 till.
All right, yeah, just let me know. I'm gonna call you the timekeeper.
Yeah, I can do that. No problem.
'Cause I'm horrible. I will talk for 5 days. My aunt knows. I will talk until 5 days, really. I don't know how else to say it. I don't do it on purpose. I just have a lot to say, I guess.
There is nothing wrong with that.
This is like a word search. I have to find all the A's. So I got this chunk of A's done. So this
Hmm.
whole side is all done. Now I got to go within the image and look for the A's. Like, here's an A I just found in the middle of this green hat. And wait, now I lost it, but there's an A someplace over here. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. There's 1A. So my white is winding down.
Are you glad?
Yes, I am. I wanna do a different color because you can't really see the white. It's just white.
Yeah, yeah, I get that.
So, for our topic, like, are there new hobbies that you have tried, since finding your, like, new purpose in life after like, between now and when your kids were just graduating, is there anything different
Yeah.
that you
Yes, although I think so I took up the hobby of reading, but Luke was
okay.
technically still in school when I did that, but he's my youngest. So I say that because that's when like things were like quote unquote winding down, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah, it
all my
does.
other kids, had graduated. And so I had extra time, I guess you could say, or I made the time to read. And so I have read so many books. Um,
Nice.
yeah, and I would say that's the main hobby that I picked up for sure since my kids have
Now,
gotten out of the
did
house.
you read books prior to that
Not
or not
really.
really?
I just didn't have time. I mean, we were running all over the place. We had lacrosse, we had tennis. I just didn't have time.
Yeah. I
So
also picked up reading. I'm not
really,
great with it, but I never read before, but I just was like, I don't know, like, yeah, like you're saying, you just have more time.
hmm and it's kind of surprising. I mean, I wasn't expecting to just enjoy it so much, but I really do enjoy sitting down with a book and it's quiet and I'm not interrupted in a sense of like when they were younger, you know, they needed a snack or, this happened or that happened or help me with the
Yeah.
game or whatever the situation was. And I loved that about a mom. I'm not saying that, I didn't love it. But like when that part's gone and you're not needed as much, it's almost like, well, what am
Yeah.
I going to do with my time? And I did do a lot of art with that time, but yeah, so I can definitely say that it was reading that I picked up.
Nice. So
Yeah, how
if
about
you
you?
had well, I have a question. If you
Mhm.
had to tell, would you recommend a new mom or just a mom that has kids like in elementary school or junior high? Because I know for me, it got easier as they got older, time wise.
Mhm.
But like they still have sports and all that. Would you recommend for them to pick up reading, or do you feel that's kind of a hobby that is best I don't wanna say, like, best to enjoy after the fact, but, I know some people
Yeah, I
are
don't
just like,
know.
"I am not readers."
Probably not. Like I just started making time for it. And I'll be honest with you, my daughter started reading a lot more. And she was like, "Oh, this book is so good," or she would like recommend a book and my daughter's my oldest. So like she really got into reading, and then I started buying her books for Christmas or having like her grandparents buy her books for Christmas or whatever. And it kind of got me interested, if that makes sense. So I
Okay.
don't know. I guess that was part of it. Now, when I was younger, I would probably I still read. So like if they went to the park, I would take a book with me, but it was usually like a like a self-help or a parenting book.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
But
was more
now it's more
me.
like, yeah, so now it's more like I read for pleasure. So like I like historical fiction, which I think I've told you that before. I like historical fiction. Um I
Yeah.
like um I like some of the romantic books, but it kind of depends on the author. Um, but yeah, so now it's different. I'll still read like a quote unquote self help book once in a while. Like we did that one with Tatiana. Um,
Oh,
it was something
what was
about the
that one called?
garden. There's something garden. Let me see if I can.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can see it again. Where's that at? I can find it.
Yeah, I forget what that one was called.
I have it in my book because I write everything down. Let me go back and look. Oh, we did that as a group, like a book club kind of thing. Let's
Yeah.
see. I think that was
The
a
Secret
while ago.
Garden.
Oh, did you find it
No, it
already?
wasn't the No, it wasn't the Secret Garden. What was that?
It's in here
I know what you're
somewhere.
talking about. I don't know why I can't think of it.
Let me move this aside and see if I can find it. 'Cause that was a couple years ago now, wasn't it?
Yes, I cannot believe that. It
You know what? I
was.
think it might have been in the beginning of this because I did that. Yeah, we did the lazy genius way. It's right here.
Yeah.
And then we did the garden within.
Oh, The Garden Within. That's right.
Yeah.
I was like, The Secret Garden. I'm like, wait, no, that's not it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Garden Within. Yes, that was
Yeah.
it.
That was
Yeah,
it.
that was
Yeah.
a long time ago.
And that's when I just started this book. I mean, yeah. And this was like hit like Luke's senior year of high school. I started to read all these books.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. And now, like, I mean, I probably read a book a month, sometimes two, if the book is like a really easy read.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
I do read, but I'm still learning, I know how to read, but I'm still learning, like
Well, that's good. That's funny how you said that.
I
I know
know.
how to
As
read.
I said it, I was like, "This is coming out weird."
Oh, that's funny.
I know how to read, but I'm still learning how, if
I
that
wonder if
makes
I should start.
sense, like, it's funny.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We have about 7 minutes left. These are almost dry. So maybe I'll save them for next week. Now that they're like prepped and ready to go, I might do that.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
do
interested
that.
to see those.
Yeah. And I definitely
I
finished
think
this one. So
Oh, that looks so cool.
yeah. And it's only three colors. 'Cause I used this,
Yeah.
the Payne's gray for all the blue, and then the Pyrrole orange, and the white. That's it. Those 3 colors did that.
Wow.
I think that's so
That
cool.
yeah, that's
That's one thing about paint that I find fascinating. Kinda nerd out about it.
how you can mix it all and it turns into
Yeah.
something magical.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I did
that's
this
cool.
one with the same color palette.
Oh, okay,
And I
yeah.
think I did, what else did I do? Yeah, I did this one, did that one. So anyway,
Oh, well, here's mine.
yeah.
I think I'm almost done. I have like this little section of A's right
Yeah.
here. And but I think I just gotta double check like within here. Like I'll have like two little ones. I don't know if you can see those right.
Oh,
That's
of
kind
the
of
white.
yeah, it's just like a random one in the middle of
Hmm.
something.
Yeah, I
So I
see
gotta
that.
like go through all these little letters. I don't know if it's like zooming
Oh
in,
my
but
gosh.
all these like little letters and look for an A. It's like, where's Waldo?
Yeah. Well, and you
Um,
might find one
so I'm
later
almost
too.
yeah. So I have all the side done now. So I just
Nice.
finished all this. And then I got some stragglers that were in here I found. And I just have that little piece. But then the white will be done.
Cool.
And then I can pick a different color.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm excited about picking a different color because I'm over the
Yeah.
white.
I've never done
It's
a diamond
probably going to
art
be,
before, so it's cool to watch.
well, this is my first. So if ever you want something that you don't have to think about, I mean, if I can talk and have a discussion and do this,
Mhm.
it's very like repetitive and you don't have to think about nothing.
Yeah.
So I like it.
Yeah.
And this is my first one I've ever done. So
Cool.
I like it. But all right, let me check
Oh,
comments and see.
I need to say thank you to your
Rye Loomis.
aunts.
Yes, she said, very nice painting. Don't spill the gems. Yeah, that's one thing is these little plastic
Mm,
circles. I have dumped them. They do go everywhere.
I believe it.
And you don't want to do that. So I was a little worried I was going to have enough, but I survived.
Yeah.
So, all right. Did Aunt Nada, what did you work on? Anything? Anybody work on something or just hanging out? Let us know below. There is a boat passing. Bye.
Aw.
I know our boat is at the doctor's, I'll call it. It had to go back and
Uh-oh.
get fixed while we were gone. But I think we get it tomorrow, so I'm
Nice.
excited. All right, well, that's gonna conclude. Let me double check. Easier to do with a light box. Oh, okay. I haven't thought of that. I don't have a light box, but um, oh, it's going away. As I'm reading it, the message fades
Mm,
away.
that's so
I,
bizarre.
s- I, s- I know. It's probably a setting somehow, but it didn't do it before. Ah, I go to read it and it's gone. All right. She says, I sewed ends into a romper. It's almost finished, just needs buttons. And she has one, a light box. I'm surprised I don't have a light box. I remember using them all the time in school for stuff, but
Yeah.
that was ancient, a long time ago.
You're dating yourself.
I am 100 million years ago, land before time.
That was popular then.
It was. All right, friends. I think this is going to wrap up tonight's chat and play. Thanks for
Mhm.
hanging out with us tonight and getting creative. We'll be back live every Monday from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure to subscribe and turn those notifications on so that you can come back next week and create with us again. Until then, keep creating, keep exploring, and keep living a little less of a tipsy life. Until next time, bye for now.
Bye.